This is interesting because so much of the acting was so good. Almost everybody on screen showed a really great not just comedic timing and depth, but sort of emotional range. And I felt like the two leads in particular really worked well to carry the entire piece, and the variety of side characters that came in and out. In particular, the bank individual in the beginning, and I believe one of the young women towards the end, all really just had like a very droll and comedic sense of timing, as well as the man in the suit. They all had like a very sort of weird and esoteric dynamic about them that made all the characters very compelling. And even though it was a very grounded and relatable concept, it very much reflected a sort of peculiarness that would come from these type of characters. And there was a very cheeky sense of humor and a very an obvious sense of self-awareness in terms of the concept, the types of people, the dynamics of their personalities, and they were able to craft a lot of different types of community situations off those types of interplays with not just the lead characters but with everyone else that would show up during the piece. So I ended up thinking it was pretty cleverly constructed, especially stylistically with all the animation portions. It made it feel like a pretty well thought out and detailed piece that would work for a general audience as well, for an audience that enjoys this type of humor, which is someone like me. So in the end, I ended up thinking it was pretty good, and I enjoyed it a lot.
I love the title, Paranormal Healing. I don't know. That's just funny to me. I don't know why. But yeah, no, this is it's a fun idea. I liked the everybody that was in it was good. The two leads were fun and engaging and likable, and I liked all the fun animation parts that really added to the quirkiness and the really helped with the pacing and the tone of the whole thing. So it was nicely shot. It was nicely written, nicely edited, and I was glad to see things kind of work out for the ladies there in the end. We kind of got a kind of this is almost like a modern take on Ghostbusters, how things would probably be done today.
I love the plot. It is quite original. I found it unique and very well performed with these actresses, and they put this nostalgic vibe with the ambience, the furniture, their costume design, also with the type of music they chose and the chapter titles font, the color palette. It is just transporting us to somewhere, some time different, probably in the past, and with these paranormal gifts, and it's just very funny. The way the introduction was done was really clever. I loved the old school PowerPoint transitions, and then of course coming to real life and meeting our characters. So the transition was great in giving us the exposition we needed. I thought that the standout in this film was definitely the dialogue. It's where all the best comedy came from the clever interactions between the two main characters. I loved the play on words with the names, Rebecca, etc. It was really funny. I thought that the little animations throughout were really well done, and brought a lot to the film in terms of tone. The chemistry between the two actresses, I thought that along with the dialogue was super important to this film, and it came across very well, the way that it was acted. Also, visually, the physical comedy was there as well with the running and the capes. They really made use of everything around them, which I thought was great as well.
So I thought all of that was really, really clever and a really interesting dynamic that I think they leveraged really well and really kind of capitalized off of having this sort of person that knows all your history that you've seen so much with that, like I said, like when you're arguing, how do you not bring up something from, 20 years ago and have that kind of color your relationship now? Um, so I thought it was really, really fantastic. But then at the same time, like having those 20 years, 20 plus years of friendship, like that, who would you trust more in a business partner than that? So I think that it was like really well done as far as the dynamics go. And then it was just like really funny and it was kind of off the wall and they're eccentric, but I really liked that. And it really fit with what, they were doing, like what their business was and how they were trying to advertise it and whatnot.
Thought this was a really unique story. Good visuals for sure, and narration. I thought it was very creative and unique the way this was presented. Very cute idea. Overall, I feel there's a lot of potential with this being a series, and having really cool development of the characters and their relationship. I thought they were really cute together, made a great team, interesting characters, good acting, good directing, all the technical stuff I thought was there.